Do you guys hear us? Austin, David?
Yes. Yes, we can.
I apologize for that. We were having some technical issues. The hearing has been called to order and we already went through the staff report. I guess that we will turn it over to one of you to do the application portion. We're ready for you.
Which one would like to respond?
Leaving that to Austin.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cover that. So, thank you, Brendan. So we are, or we're looking for, basically we're submitting a new conditional use, to amend our previously approved conditional use for the new Umatilla Police Station site. This effort entails the inclusion of a new dispatch radio antenna located at the southwest portion of the site. No other components of the site has been changed from what was previously approved. So what I'm going to kind of walk through this evening is where that antenna is proposed to be located and the rough magnitude of sizing for that antenna that we anticipate based upon the information that's been provided to the design team by the city's radio consultant. So with that, I'll go ahead and get my screen shared here. And I'll do my best to walk you through this and then address any questions you might have. I apologize, as I might not be quite as up to snuff as my colleague Ian, our planning staff, on the conditional use permitting component of this, but I can definitely speak to the architecture. Okay, that's coming through. Are you able to see that?
Sort of.
Is it very small or?
Yes.
It's a little small on our screen, but we can see it up on the TV.
Okay, let
You
me.
can just proceed.
Okay. So the previous conditional use, I believe it was CU-3-24, entailed the collation of several lots at the existing police station site as well as lots to the south of that, and then the vacation of C Street to facilitate additional space for the secure parking portion of the new police station. None of that has changed. What we are looking for approval on today is the addition of this antenna tower located to the southwest portion of the site. This entails what we are anticipating as a 6-foot by 6-foot footprint for the antenna with a 20-foot by 20-foot chain link fence surrounding that. That chain link fence would be 6 feet in height, and located, as I noted, at the southwest portion of the property. Stepping forward, we can take a look at what the anticipated height of this element is. So looking at this from the north, basically from the highway, this is where the proposed building is located, and then here to the west is where that antenna would approximately be falling. And then we anticipate the appearance of this to be somewhat similar to this, basically a steel monopole structure is the latest that we've heard from the antenna designer. But we have also seen examples that use kind of a space frame approach. So we've included that as part of our submittal in the event that that is the direction that they end up going. Walking through the elevations, just kind of taking a look at it from the west, you can see where the existing topography drops off substantively. We'll have a retaining wall for the parking as part of the proposed police station. That has not changed from what was previously approved, but the new antenna would be set at the existing grade level to the west of the station, slightly lower down. Looking again from the south view, so this would be from 7th Street. There would be some amount of concrete base exposed for the antenna to sit upon and the fence to be installed to. But this is anticipated to be roughly at grade to facilitate maintenance access. And again, the police station is unchanged from how it was previously approved. And lastly, looking at it from the east elevation, again, due to the height, you will see the antenna projecting above the building and the associated site walls, basically from every direction. but it's our understanding that this height is what is required to overcome adjacent topographic challenges to maintain basically the fallback link for the new dispatch area in the event that a disaster event should compromise underground links. Now moving to our last page here, these are basically just some exhibit examples of what those antennas actually, those monopoles and space frame poles look like in actual install conditions. So the top three here, that space frame example, and the bottom three here are more of that monopole style, which is, as we understand it, likely the direction that the radio consultant is heading in. And so that it's pretty short and sweet, but that basically sums up what we're looking to pursue here is approval to have that included as part of this overall project.
Does anyone in the commission have a question for this witness? Nope. Thank you. Moving on, public testimony in opposition to the application. Is there any? Doesn't look like it, so we will move on. Neutral testimony. Again, I don't see any. Rebuttal testimony, since there's no opposition, but probably not necessary. I'd like a motion to close the record.
I move we close the record.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Okay, deliberation. What's everybody think?
I see the necessity of it. I'm not super thrilled that it's going in the middle of downtown, but I also don't think we have much of a choice. Like the police station needs it and the police station's downtown. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Any comments, questions? Okay, not seeing none. Can I have a motion to approve? Oh, I mean, sorry, to close the record.
I did the motion.
Okay. Can I have a motion to approve? Because we already closed the record.
I move that we approve.
Got those? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Is there, this part of the hearing is done. Is there any discussion from commission members? Is there a class or anything that new members can go to, Brandon? I know there was years ago.
Yes, we actually, my mic seems to be cutting out. I just got some information from LOC. They will be hosting some new planning commissioner training coming up in May. So keep an eye on your inboxes. I'll be sending out some information to all of you individually to see if anybody would be interested in attending. We do have some funds available to be able to send really any of the commissioners. I would recommend it for newer commissioners, but if you will feel like you would like a refresher, we are certainly happy to help provide that as well. But yeah, we just got that notice, I think this afternoon from LOC, so I'll take a quick look at it and then get that sent out for everybody. And once we get a list put together, we can get those scheduled and everything booked for you.
I would recommend that to anyone that has not taken that class in the past. There are responsibilities that can get us in a lot of personal trouble. That class really covers it well. I took it years ago. I'm actually considering doing it again, just in case there's been any updates in the last 15 or 20 years. Any other discussions?
Everybody should have gotten an email, but just a reminder, you have to file the SEC
Yeah.
statement. I don't know what
Statement
it's
of
called.
economic interest.
Yes, that's what it is.
I was just going to throw that in as part of my reminder. But yes, if you haven't got that form filled out, please make sure or reach out to probably Nancy Sandoval would be the best person. She's kind of handles all of that on the city side. And is a requirement for all planning commissioners that you submit a statement of economic interest.
When does it
Don't wanna
do?
be late, 'cause they can charge you money.
When does it do?
And the other thing.
That is a good
any
question. I will
fines
get you an
that
answer.
Are placed on commission members are your personal responsibility, not the city's.
Hmm.
So just
So yeah, the statement of economic interest is considered an ethics thing, which is not technically a city responsibility. So if you're late filing those will likely be directed to the individual, not the city for any sort of penalty.
And it only takes like 2 minutes.
It's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy and for most people, there's nothing, but you have to put nothing. So anyway, any other discussion?
Mr. Chair, I just had one other general update for the commission. We were able to fill the last vacant planning commission seat. Randy Garrett from Banner Bank will be joining us as our new planning commission member. She was out of town this week on spring break with her family, so she wasn't able to attend tonight, but I will be sitting down and meeting with her when she gets back, and we will be back up to a full planning commission for the first time in the last several months. It's just we've had a little bit of turnover here, but looking forward to having the commission back at full strength. I don't have any other major project updates to add at this point, but certainly if any of you had questions, I'm happy to answer those.
Any questions for Brandon or staff? Nancy?
Val Kelly here. You guys are making it easy on me. I
I
like
know.
it.
Yep. Well, I'd like a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second?
No, you had to be first. Nobody had.
Oh.
But you can be first. Okay, got a first and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
I'll use my hammer.
Right.
So,
Thank you, Austin and David.
out of here before 7.